According to new results from a set of international exams out on Tuesday, American students just aren't measuring up. We're also not moving up. The new data measures education in 34 developed countries, and the data show that America's teens are just not clinging to the middle, clinging to the middle of the pack among their peers globally. And their scores were stagnant in reading, math, and science over the last 10 years. The question then becomes, well, who's moving up? Poland is, Germany is, Ireland is. Studies show that they all had huge growth in their scores. Ireland and Poland surpassed the United States across the board. Secretary of Education Arne Duncan responded. In a statement, he says the United States' performance on the 2012 PISA is a picture of educational stagnation. This is a reality at odds with our aspiration to have the best educated, most competitive workforce in the world.
Kids today, too many selfies, too much twerking, not enough studying.
Is that actually what it is? I mean, it's sort of disheartening to hear this. You know, so often we measure international competitiveness and sort of the possibility of the country moving forward on a global scale by what our children are doing in school. That's what the space race was about in the 60s. That's what we've talked about in the 80s, you know, when we thought about Japan. Now, suddenly, we're lagging behind Poland. What does that mean? Or any other country. I mean, what does that mean?
Well, there is a whole range of reactions to this data. Obviously, the posture of Arne Duncan and the U.S. government is that this is kind of disconcerting. Is our children learning? Possibly not. And Randy Weingarten, the teachers union, said it shows you the failure of No Child Left Behind and the sort of Common Core top-down curriculum that critics say teaches to the test. But there is a think tank here in Washington called the Economic Policy Institute, and they say, don't read too much into this. There are sampling errors within the data, and it does not account for the way income inequality in different countries affects the test scores. So I think there's a lot of different ways you can interpret it, but fair to say it's disconcerting at the very least.